Don Jazzy has always been known for his ability to spot talent from a mile away, whether it is from a viral video on social media.
Yeah, wake up and I pray for the blessing. Yeah, every day I'm praying for direction. Yeah, and if I sin, forgive me for my action. They call me Remy, but they don't understand me. Yeah,
or from recommendation.
baby girl, I understand. You really got a man, but if things ain't working, and you feel like running, can I be a backup plan? Your plan B, I'm not in a hurry.
He always finds a way to distinguish a one-hit wonder from a generational talent. And he has been on this streak of picking talent since the mid-2000s, with the likes of D'banj, Dr. Seed, or Wande Coal, and the list goes on. From him dissolving his old record label Mohits in 2012 to reopening an improved version of Mohits, I guess we can call it Mohit 2.0, in Mavin Records that same year, and introducing new sets of artists into the music industry. One thing we can all agree is that he never misses when he shoots, so this can't be a case of him being lucky. On this video, we will be talking about two Mavin artists, Rema and Ayra Starr, that constantly pushes Afrobeats to the world with their unique sound under the watchful eyes of Don Jazzy. Please like and comment, subscribe to the channel. It will really help us grow. Let's get back to the video. His work ethics has always been praised by everyone. The amount of money he puts into his artist growth and development is enormous, and his work rate is next to none, making people to wonder if he ever takes a break. A Twitter user showered praises on him. Don Jazzy owns the biggest record label in Nigeria. He is a successful musician and producer. He is a brand ambassador for many brands. He is a hardcore Bitcoin trader, yet still hustles with his Betway referral code. When asked about how much he spends on his artist development, he said, "It costs more than 100 million naira to sign and grow an artist to become a finished product." One of the most globally known Nigerian artists who considers himself to be in the big three, or should I say big four categories of Nigerian artists. Normally, the spot is held by the Wizkids, Burna Boy and Davido, but Rema considers himself one of them.
Do you feel like when people have the top three male Afrobeat artist conversation, you should be included? I know right now they include Burna Boy, Wizkid, and Davido. Do you think you should be included in that?
Respect to the OGs, but yeah, I'm one of them once.
You tweeted no more big three. There's now a big four.
Yeah, yeah. And
from his first EP, Rema, in 2019, which people never got to get used to, as so many mocked his style, as it sounded too playful and childish. Some even felt he was an Indian back then. To now giving renowned artists like Selena Gomez a platform to be on limelight again with Calm Down Remix, a track which smashed #1 spots across the globe on billboards, or even earning $3 million for performing just for one song at a popular Indian billionaire's son's wedding, Anant Ambani. He came from a struggling background in Benin City, where he lost his dad and his elder brother. He was his mentor at a very young age, leaving him in charge of his family, left with his mom and his sisters. So he focused on the grind without any recognition, just making freestyles all on his own. He had his big break when he caught the attention of the Prince, owner of Jonesy World, a subsidiary of Mavin Record.
When did the Prince see you? What happened?
I was in Benin. I got back from Ghana. I was in Benin, and actually I've done a lot of freestyles to a lot of popular songs of big artists and all, but I barely get reposted or like acknowledged. So I was like, okay, what do I do? Like, why not, instead of going for people who are like super popular in time or super hot in time, I just look for someone else, another artist, or at least that my voice can get to them. You feel me? So at that point, I just scrolled and I saw the Prince dropped a song with Davido, and I hopped in, and I called my producer at the time to make a beat, and to remake the beats, and then I just did a freestyle in my friend's car, and that was it.
And that was it.
And that was it. I just tagged him, and he commented, he reposted, he DM'd me, and that was it for me.
Yeah, great stuff.
The Prince himself confirmed it when asked on Cool FM radio, where he called Rema a prophecy. From then on, Rema has only grown from strength to strength, with Don Jazzy to put him through the ropes only made it even easier for him to grow and explore different sounds gracefully. Rema just celebrated 4 billion career streams. 2023 alone, he won 16 major awards, increasing his total tally to 31. His latest album, He Is, ties as the 2024 Nigerian/African album with most songs above 9 million streams on Spotify. And who knows if all this would have been possible without the Don Jazzy. From being nominated for Grammys at just 21 years of age to being one of the leading forces of Afrobeat with over 100 songs to her name, big collaborations within and outside the continent, Ayra Starr, popularly known as Sabi Girl, only released her first EP, Ayra Starr, in January 2021. 3 years in the industry, and now people can't even stop saying her name when it comes to recognition. A proper student of Mavin Records, as she signed her first contract in January 2020, not even putting into account how long she was in the Jazzy University of Music.
You get your record deal.
Yeah, so I started uploading like covers on Instagram 2019. December 2019, I decided to upload an original song for the first time ever. An original song I wrote with my brother. I write most of my songs with my younger brother,
Wow.
Mila. Yeah. So it was like, I posted it and I was like, I'm not going to watch. I'm not going to check my phone. Anything else happen should happen. I'm not going to see it. Then all of a sudden, when I checked my phone, this is like 4 hours later, I see a DM from Don Jazzy and I'm like, what? It was crazy. I was like, what? I just started crying.
Don Jazzy has always prided on the fact that he schools his students, on the nitty-gritty of music for years before exposing them to the outside world.
One, we take our time to find this artist. We are not in a hurry. And then when we do find the artist, we also do take our time to develop them. So they go in the academy, and some of them, like somebody like Ruga with Prince had a waiting time for about 1.5 years. Rema had like 2 years. Wow. Ayra Starr had like 1.5 years too as well. You understand? So and there's some that have been with me for like 2.5. This thing. I have artists from now to 2026.
Wow. She didn't only have support from the label in her early days, but also from her family.
My first shows, I used to tell my siblings and my sister, like, because people didn't know my music, so I'll tell them to go into the crowd and just like hype people up, like they knew my song. I'll be like, everybody just like ginger them, like, hey, just like, and I could hear my sister like scream in the crowd scream like, oh my god, that's me, yeah. I get my family to do that all the time. I'm like, yeah, just like tell them to scream them.
Her mom was always her biggest supporter, as she didn't only supported her, but also gingered her to do more and be more active in the music industry. As she said, her mom saw her as a musician since she was much younger. So getting connected with Mavin Record only confirmed her mom's vision of her being famous. Since she came into fame, she continued to rack up so much numbers. She is amongst the most streamed artists out of Africa. She is currently number 195 on Spotify's top artist of 2024. She is the first artist to top charts, while Asake still has an album on the chart too. Asake is the current big dog in Afrobeat. She also debuted on Billboard's Bubbling under Hot 100 charts with Santa at 17, making history as the first Nigerian female artist to do so. With the good relationship she has with older female artists in the Afrobeat genre like Tiwa Savage and Tems, it also helped her get easily acclimated to the industry. It can also be said that whomever Don Jazzy touches turns to gold. With the good relationship he has with everyone he does business with, this has made his record label the most attractive to be in. Parents don't mind giving their kids to him for mentorship from a tender age, because his record in the business is the closest to perfect we have had. While others complain of record label wahala, all students and even ex-students of Don Jazzy continues to shower praises on him for his leadership qualities. Recall when Bloody Civilian called Don Jazzy the biggest influencer in Africa in an interview.
Don Jazzy is one of the biggest influencers in West Africa.
Please say that again.
Don Jazzy is one of the biggest influencers in West Africa. He's
whether you like it or not.
Biggest online.
One of the factors contributing to Mavin's success.
Yes, because he doesn't feel bigger than promoting.
Why he continues to be as humble as humanly possible, as we have seen him shout out people we never expected him, and even collaborated with everyone in the entertainment industry. Don Jazzy's heroic stint is not ending anytime soon. Please like, comment and subscribe to the channel as it will really help us grow. See you on the next one.